Thank you, Ben, for the recording reminder. صار نفران نبيوت نبشير نفبرنو على ثواب نوتين واتمين. Have 40 question. Should be quick to go, hopefully. Go ahead.
Okay. So for the first one, ep oni et semur ep joy eroth. So the stone which they tied or set in the boat, or
Sorry.
they set it in the boat.
More
They're awful, man. You don't really have to translate.
more is like tie.
Yeah, they tied in the boat, and then you have eroth it, but you don't really translate that, right? So,
Not in the boat.
to the boat.
Yes.
Okay, so that's an indirect object there. They tied it to the boat.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Which they tied the boat to it.
Got it.
Right?
Then epjom et iwash. Epti iwash f wash. So the book, which I want, the book which I wanted.
Yeah.
It is kind of implied.
Book. So it's which I wanted it. Not wanted. Wanted. Yes, just want.
Oh, right. Thank you. It's present.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Otherwise, it would be.
Which I wanted.
Otherwise, it would be etai washer.
Right. It would have the Okay. Okay. Then we're doing 3 each. So t eshtin et tefti emos hiof. So let's see, shown which he gave. Oh, so it's the shtin, reading what that is. It's
Tunic.
which he. Oh, the tunic.
Yeah.
Okay, so the clothing. Okay, the tunic which he gave, or which he put it on.
Yeah, which he T M Hio yeah,
which he put it on him.
Yes, put on. So it
Right.
he kind of like put it like on and then on him. Similar to English a little bit, just by changing
That's pretty
T
simple.
to put. All right, awesome. Next on the list should be David. Yeah.
All right. Ishtaka Etsina Nochk Elrof. And I had the prison which they will throw you in to.
Yeah. That's pretty dark, but yeah. The prison which they will throw you in or
In prison?
no, or what? What else could be the sub what else would they throw you in also mean in Coptic? Passive.
Placed or?
Passive voice.
I'm blanking.
Which you will be thrown in.
Oh, you will be thrown into. Okay.
So they both work, but we just want to practice passive. You will be thrown in it. Literally, which they will throw you to it, but it can also be passive. Okay, let's call it into it, so we can see the A as 2. All right, give me one more.
Tumor Pimo et mo penjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And I had the water that filled our ship.
Yeah. Filled.
Fills.
Yes. That fills our ship. What is the subject that it fills? Like, what subject? What is the subject of the verb mu?
The water.
So, like here we said there's an F, here there's a T, here there's a C. What's before the mu? Why is there nothing?
No, there's nothing before the mu.
Yeah, why there's nothing? We have something before every time there's an et. Like if you look here, we have et se, et t, et f, et se, and then the verb.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening here?
Is it interested in the infinitive form, or
Like why is it not et f mu?
I'm completely no idea.
Okay, that's fine. So in relative form, in present, if the subject is the same thing that comes before the at, then you don't need the subject marker. So this means the water which the it refers back to the water, so the water which fills. If you had something like efmu, this would mean the water is not the subject. So it would not be the water which it fills. No, it would be the water which someone which he fills the boat, let's say, by it. So you would have to say in khit. In khitef, actually. So it has to come back to it. So if you see an F here, it means it does not refer to Mo. But because we don't have an F here, we know Mo is the subject of Mo. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Last one. Nidromi et na pod et ecclesia. The man who will flee to the church.
The men.
Yeah, I said the men.
Or the men who will flee, flee or run, flee to the church. Awesome. Thank you. Let me quickly do another 3. By hope eteten erhetes. So that would be this. Hope would be like this job, this work, this thing, this matter. Eteten, which y'all started. Does that make sense?
Isn't it present?
Yes, that's perfect. Which y'all start. Thank you. The next one is T epistole e T nas chai erok. The epistle which I will write to you. Pimoit etef moshihiof. The road or way which he, we know it's going to be a he walks, Shuzma walks on it. Tef moshihiof. Yeah. That's it. All right, Uzo, do you want to try the next 3?
Pisach et inteten zone an the scribe who
The scribe, or usually now it's used as a teacher at this point.
the teacher
But yes, it does come from scribe, because the word for write is schai, the verb. So the teacher.
who
Mhm.
or to who
Mhm.
you all or y'all did not or don't
Yes. Don't.
Understand.
No. Don't know.
I'm not sure.
Don't know. Sorry.
Oh.
No, it's to know.
Just that.
Yes. So the teacher who, and because we're starting the negation of a present sentence. So in teten. So teten is y'all know not. So the teacher who y'all know not. All right, give me one more.
Ned nahi eratu umpef umto. I can't see the rest.
Oh.
Evol. Which
No.
Oh.
Ni et together gives us a meaning. It started with which, but it's like more like the which kind of.
the ones which
That's more Sahidic, but yes, it's more like those which. So like
those which okay.
those which. Or who. Because it could be people, so we don't know.
Those who will stand
Mm-hmm. Oh, here to stand. Okay.
evol.
This is
How it
together
works.
means one thing.
Yeah. Beth his mto. What's mto? Mto.
So evil together means presence.
Oh, so who will stand before his presence?
Yeah, or in his presence. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Evil, just know it as one thing. They always come together, and it means you can say Pif evil. That'll be like his presence. If it would be my presence, it'd be like I'm evil.
Yeah. I'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, give me one more.
Bison edetna morph impiskema. The brother which you'll I can't tell with that as the na meant to represent sort of will, or is that
Yeah, let's
okay?
put this apart and call it will.
More
So
I
what's
don't know what it is.
What's teten?
Titan, you all.
Yeah.
The brother which you all will.
This is what's it called? An expression, and it does mean make someone a monk. So this is the verb mur, which means to tie, and when you tie someone to the schema, it means you make him a monk. Just strange I missed it, but you can take my word out for it.
Right.
So morph will be you will basically tie him the schema, which means you will make him a monk. It's an expression.
No, tie him to the schema, make him a monk.
Yeah. So make him a monk. Literally tie him. It's like tie him with the schema. Sounds good? All right.
Yep.
Back to you, Ben. Let's fix a few things.
Oh, okay. Wondering about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, Piet wol won any vol any velo or velev. So the one whose eyes are blind. I have a little trouble with the singular and plural here.
Let's take one by one. What's
Sure.
Piet?
Piet is the one who.
The one who. What's one?
Oh, is that the verb open?
Yes.
No. Okay, that's got it.
It goes like he who is opening.
He is opening the eyes of the blind,
Yes.
plural people. Right.
Yes. Good job.
Okay.
Next one.
Great. So Niromi etef koti nemo. So the men who built, or sorry, keep making it everything past tense. The men who he is building. Wait, hold up a
Keep
sec.
going.
And mole.
Building is
mole.
coat. Building is coat. Coaty.
Okay, this is koti.
Like go around or surround. Or
Oh,
turn
okay,
around.
that makes more sense.
And
So-
we said when you go around with people,
Right, it's surround,
that means
or
consort them.
like hang out with, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Associate with.
Associate with. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's pretty. It's a close sounding word. Coat meaning build, and koti meaning to hang out or consort with. Okay, so the men whom he hangs out with, or whom he consorts with, and that goes with namo, meaning together with them.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
I don't remember precisely which dictionary, if it was from here or from another dictionary, but I think for Kotzi Nem, it had it as like to dispute.
That's I think phinem. No, that's agree. I know what you're talking about. It's probably tnem.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tnem is to agree, I think. And tnem or tob means give against or give with. And I think this is the one that means to fight.
And
Yeah, I think
Tef.
TNEM is to fight with, where where the dictionary I looked up, Kotsinem would be more like dispute, like argue with. Though I can double check it for you to see which one I got it from.
Okay. And I think it's a def. I'm not sure if a def is misspelled. I think it should be just etf. Like I don't think there is this. I don't think, I could be wrong, but I think it's just a def or etf koti. Could be wrong though. Def, yeah. Possibly there's nothing in between. Yeah. Okay. Next one.
Sure. So Nisaji eti wesh or uesh sotmu. So Nisaji etu wesh sotmu.
It should be this way.
Okay, sotmu. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. So the words which I wanted to hear, or no, yeah, words which I wanted to hear them.
Okay. So wesh sot. So there was a rule. Just so if you haven't seen it, you can say wish and then another verb, and it usually means, so wish is from wash,
Right.
wish, which we just saw, and then wash, which we just saw earlier. Wash, actually, the one you started with,
Right.
which means want, or will, or you can say wish, because they actually sound the same. When you say wish something, that means you want to. So if you want to hear something, it's an expression. I don't know if it applies to all verbs. Like if you want to say I want to eat, you can say ti wish wam. But there's a lot of, I'm not sure, but there's a lot of verbs you can push, like wish sotn, and then sotmu comes from sotim, and then eventually you have sot for the pre-pronominal form. So the which I basically want here.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
the here, but it's more like I want here.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's all the same sounds and constants happening there.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, awesome. Next, that would be David.
All right. Ti exousia et elre penoti nates naf. And for this, I had the authority which God will give him.
Yes. So there's a little typo where there isn't anything here. So the authority etere is a form of ete that you can put before a full sentence. So it'd be etere. Let me double check. Yeah, etere. So which God will give it to him.
Mhm.
Okay. One more.
Tipistis etigimi emos gentaisimi. The faith which I find in this woman is the best I got for this one.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
perfect. Which I find it. It refers back to faith, which I find it in this woman. No, that's perfect. Okay.
Mhm.
One more.
Ti trompi etek na now eros. And for this one, I had the dove which you will see.
Can you double check quickly in the book if it should be attack with an A or without?
Yes, I can.
I don't think there is one, but double check. At least in Sahidic there isn't. But it doesn't make sense to have it. But Bohairic isn't Bacon Jenkim, so they could have replaced the Jenkim with an A, so it could be valid, but if you can just double check for us.
So it looks like earlier in the book, on page 399 of the PDF for listing the eti, etek, it has eti, etek, ete, etef, etes, eten,
So it
eteten,
does have
etu. So it does have an A.
Okay, makes sense. That would make sense. Because in Sahidic you would have like ek and f to valid Jenkims, but then Bohairic doesn't do that. That's so normally you wouldn't see Jenkims in Bohairic, except for the N on M. So having the A would make sense because it's a valid sound. It just now makes it look like second present, circumstantial, which I'm not sure what it looks like in Bohairic. We'll get to it. Anyway, like this ek is a different tense in Sahidic. If you wrote this in Sahidic, which sound exactly the same, you're in for trouble. Okay, so which you will see. Okay. Last one, I think. No, two more. Last one. Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay, awesome. All right. Let me try it. Tiishten etetenuj emos evil. So the tunic which y'all throw it away. Throw it away. Shall throw it away. Tipistis etek erepristewen enchitis. The fifth, which you so that's do. Pistewen, that's actually the same as pistis, same root. So that's that you believe in it. Last one, Pi mysterion etef na one have evil. The mystery which he will one evil together be revealed, so he will reveal it. I'll say out. I think that's all. And Uzo, back to you.
Pe etena roca enche nimatoi. The house which they will burn, namely the Medui. Not sure what that is.
Soldiers.
Oh,
This doesn't look right. Not your translation. The sentence. Can you find the grammatical mistake in this sentence and fix it?
burn it. Oh no, wait. That's just. I was gonna. No, it doesn't. Does it need the final phi at the end, like a rakoch with an F at the end? Or
Yeah.
is that fine?
So you're saying. So what should we do to fix it?
Add a final phi.
Close. Very close. You got the concept right, except you misspelled it. You would not just put an F. You have to do something to the verb so it can accept an F. Commonly, if we have
I have to change one of the vowels to
Yes.
rekef or something.
if we have any consonant and then we have an omega and then another consonant and then something else at the end, doesn't matter. What usually happens for pre-pronominal, the consonant, the vowel, it becomes an A, and then you have the next word, just like we said for wish, wash, wish, and then if it's the omega, which is a long O, becomes a short O, so you say. So let's say roke, rek, rokef.
Rokef.
Okay, yes. So you would do here. Okay. So the horse, so in case you're wondering why for other people, the house which they will burn it, namely the soldiers. Whatever comes out before it we must refer back to it. We must. Except obviously for the one example where we mentioned here, if it is the subject and you say which, you don't put F here. You just say the water which fills. That's it. That's all you need to know. But if someone else is filling, someone else is burning, you have to refer back to it. So the house which they will burn it, and namely the soldiers, is not important. So actually, if you remove this part, the sentence still stands. Okay, thank you for this. You got it right. Nice. Give me the next one.
Bisach edina wacht in Sof. The teacher, which I will. Oh, the teacher which I will.
Yeah.
Follow or him.
So what's the T?
Myself.
Yes, good job. And then Ensof is Isa right behind him. So which I will, it's like dwell myself behind him, which literally which expression to means follow him. Follow him. There's actually a hymn called Tin Wehen Sok. Tin
Would
Wehen Sok. I'm not sure why. I wonder it's a different verb. Tell me.
Would this be more specific in terms of follow as in discipleship instead of like a literal following of in terms of
No, not following as in like just walking behind. That would be Moshe and so. It's more like the hymn is Tin Wehen Sok Hempen Hitirf. So we follow you with our hearts. So it's not really walking. Could be. Like the disciples of Christ followed him around, but they were also followers. But it's not strictly walking behind because there's a verb follows. So if you say the donkey's following me, you would use Moshi and soy.
Right. Also, going back to Kotzi, in the book, it doesn't have anything specifically with the nem, but in the Shinra Society's dictionary with the nem, it actually has a couple of different ones. Where with nem it could be to go around with, turn hither, either inquire of or dispute with. For number 14. Back to 14.
Nothing is consort. Because that's the word that's used in Lemden. Which
Interesting.
says associate with, but in a negative way. That's the word in Lemden.
Interesting.
Okay, let's go with fight with. Or go around with. I like go around with. Just hang out with. Alright, keep going.
Niechel et Goti et in polis. The ships which are going to
Going?
heading.
No, we just talked about Koti. What's Koti? David was giving you a hint.
Surrounding.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You can say go around, or in this case, just surrounds. Which surround? Wait, Joe is not. Wait. Yes. The ships which can say surround or go around. Actually, both are fine. Our city. Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Back to Ben.
Okay. Pibema etef na ohi erat hijof. So the platform which he will stand on it.
And on it. Yeah, good work.
Just had a quick question about that that double compound verb. Yeah, what is it related to again? Is there a simple form of it with ohi?
Erat. No. I mean, you can, but it doesn't mean much. You wouldn't use it. Ohi is stand, actually just stand. Erat is leg. It's an old word for leg, just like
right.
Jen and other words that we no longer use. It's an old word for leg. A is just stand to leg, and that's the word that you want to use for stand up.
Okay, and they always appear together for stand.
Okay. It's always reflexive. So if he stands up, so be efohi erat. In the hymn, if you say those who stand before him, so be seohi eratu. So they stand to their legs, and they stand their legs, and then it just means those who stand. Actually, it refers to angels who don't, strictly speaking, not have legs. But you use ohi eratu, erat. Actually, in Sahidic form, actually it's ahe. I think that's a different form. It's the causative form. It's just a different form of the verb. Same verb. Both are valid in both dialects. Just different form of the verb is used.
Oh, cool. Thanks. I noticed that in Sahidic, there's instead of a final iota, there's a final epsilon.
This is common. The ohe and ahe are just different usage. Like they prefer to use the verb differently.
Okay. What you were saying in Sahidic, you would not see arat on the end?
No, you still would. Just
it would be in both.
You would see ahe, not ohi.
Okay, got it. Cool. But either way, they're still compound forms.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for explaining that. All right.
To go for a few more.
One. Right. So niet et peradzen emotem. So, and that's those who tempt them or tempt you all.
Tempt you all. Yeah, those that tempt you all. Yeah.
Cool. I have Greek help there. So pyrok et tere Panuti Najuf Ejen Pikahi. So, okay. So that's the is that burning? Or am I thinking of a
Yeah.
different one?
What
Okay.
burns? It's fire.
Fire.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Cool.
Yeah.
So the fire which you
Actually,
no?
there's a different word for fire. The rocket is just the
Oh.
verb. This is the burning.
Okay. The burning. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The word for fire. It's kohit.
At least according to the book, he
Sorry.
has roch as also as fire.
Okay, sure.
Oh.
Good to know.
But I mean, it's also a verb for burning or
Which you can
infinitive.
use any verb, and it becomes masculine. So the fire, the burn, the firing. That's fine.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
the
it.
same concept. Yep.
Mhm.
So the fire which and this is it is from Ira or
No,
Iri?
etere. We like I mentioned earlier. This is just the full form of ete.
Oh, okay.
When you want to do it
So-
before a phrase.
Oh, is this bow or I can't remember what that was.
This means which. Etere is which.
Tere. Okay.
So just
Okay.
confusion. We have
Before nouns, it becomes a
We
tere.
have
It's a pronominal.
ete, and we have etere.
Oh, okay.
Et. They're all just a smaller forms of each other. So et, if it usually follows, it's followed by like I don't know, etef or etek, eten. So you just have the
Right.
full the subject pronoun. Ete, that's when you have a verb that's a little bit more complex. So let's say ete em pen, so which we did not.
Okay.
But then etere, you actually have a noun like a full phrase before after. So you have like etere pi romi.
Okay. So eten is like the is before pronouns. Eten,
Strictly, or actually you can say also etai. So etai.
I
Yes, before the subject pronoun.
subject
for
pronouns.
Simple past and simple present.
Okay, and then ete with the vowel with the vowel after it is before. I'm just trying to get these forms straight.
Yeah,
Before
Before another verb that's a little bit more complex, that is not etai or eten. So it's like ete empen. You know what I mean?
okay. So
This
it's
is the-
kind of adverbial or something. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think
Or
of the
maybe
grammar terms I use.
so empen is we did not. So like let's say ete empen womb,
And
which
yeah.
we did not eat.
Okay,
And
got
then
it. So that's
etere,
before verbs, and then before nouns, it has the fullest form before nouns.
yes,
Etere.
that's
Okay.
the full form.
Got it.
This is the shortest form, so it comes with a shorter style, and the semi for like the semi.
No, that's really helpful because there's the grammar terminology that's used with pre-pronominal and pronominal. I think pronouns with each of those.
Yeah.
Even though I know Latin, it's just like I have to like think about it. So
They're
seeing
all
it,
the
like
They're all the same. Just the longer it gets, that means the longer the next phrase will be. That's it.
right, exactly. Okay, cool. Sorry to hold you guys up. So the fire which God through it.
Yeah.
Onto the darkness.
What's na?
Upon will throw upon the darkness. Right. I
Yeah.
defaulted
like
to past tense.
Cast it onto. It's not darkness.
Well, cast it. Yeah, cast is fancier. Yep.
This is darkness. Kahi is.
Oh, that's that enemy? Earth. Okay,
Earth.
Kahi.
Enemy
Got it.
is
Okay.
roses.
Jaji would be.
Yeah.
Jaji. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I quickly looked it up in the Mandrite Society for Rock. For Rock, it had more so like a feel or like firewood type thing, where it's more like a thing which burns or that is meant
Like
to burn.
kindling. Yeah, the firewood.
And then I think you mentioned, was it sati? I think you thought of for the word for fire.
I was using kohit, which is what we have in Sahidic.
Mm.
You should probably find it in Tasbihah and Midnight Praise. It does mention fire for sure. You can find it there if you really want to. Right. Are you done? 26, 27?
Oh,
Is it go by 3?
yeah, I think I'm done. I did 3 of them. I started the Bima
Oh,
one.
yeah, 27 is by 3. Okay, David, next read.
All right. Tisme etere sotum elros. And for that, I had the voice, which, the voice which,
The trickiest person of grammar.
because I remember looking it up and I don't remember it being the same, but the sound which you listen to, or
Which who?
you,
You for who?
female,
Yes.
listen to.
Listen to. Yes. Perfect. Yeah. So they're just showing you. I'm not sure if there's an E. Probably there is. But yes. Okay. Next one.
Nimatoi et nakot kotu epahu. For that, I had the soldier who will turn back. The soldiers.
Yeah. The soldiers who will cut and then back. The U refers back to Nimatoi. So that would be because it's reflexive. So who will return back. Also keep in mind, it can also mean the soldiers who will return them back. So it works both ways.
Mm.
But usually if you find kotu, most likely you're talking about returning. It's common. That's how we actually say return. If I want to say return them, I'll probably just say kotiemo. Just to be more clear.
Mm.
Yeah.
Pihebos embere etsna shop. And for that, I had the new garment which she will buy.
Yeah. The new garment, very being new, and was being garment, which what?
Which she will
Yes.
buy.
Perfect. All right, awesome. Yeah, next. Niyet akhtu nahrak. This is from the word pochet, which means to bow. So those that bow themselves before you. So be those that. This is the word ho sit, which means to bow. So it's reflexive. Those who bow themselves. Nahrak will be before you. Tigrafi eti erpestewin eros. Pestewin means believe. So probably means the scripture, not just the writing. So the scripture which I do believe in. So believe because Greek, believe it. Piromi et Joshet echun peron. So the man who I don't see anything for pronouns. That means it's who is. It's actually referring to who is. George Tehun looking looking in to us or at us. Next is Uzo.
Pimeni.
Are we done? Sorry, just checking. Yeah, we're done. Nice.
Pimeni etuna warnach evol. I don't understand the first now, but the rest is
So the and then many is the way of, or like the kind of type of, but in this case it will actually also mean the sign or miracle. The sign. So like
okay.
sign or miracle.
The sign which will appear,
Which will what?
be revealed, like revealed or appear. I
Yeah.
don't know.
What's the subject?
Um,
do it
ooh.
literally first, just so we make sure we got it. Can you do it literally?
Yep. Which it's not day, but it's
It is day.
instead.
Yeah.
Oh, it is day.
A2. So remember in for relative, for the present, it has a little bit of exception where it's not just at. It's not just at plus pronoun, like subject pronoun. Some are exceptions. So you have actually it's not always the same. So you have eti. It kind of breaks down to et plus t to say like which I, but we just write as eti, and then you also have etek, which literally means et plus ek. But I also have etu, which means which they, the full form would be like et se, but we don't say this. We say etu. So in present, it actually et becomes like the main component that you attach things to. You kind of conjugate the t rather than just append. It is sort of append, but just that's how it works. So you got it right. Your intuition was right, which is good. Which
they will. Is reveal the best word to use here?
Yeah, that's a perfect word. One is like to show forth, or show it out, so be like reveal it. And then I like your translation better. So how did you say it? Or how would you do it in English, in better English? Define which what?
I just said which will be revealed. I
Yes.
kind of removed there. Yeah.
You didn't remove it. You just did it in the passive voice, which is how you do passive in Coptic. If you want to say something is revealed, you would say which they reveal it. So if you want to say Christ is born, you say they bore Christ.
Yeah.
So that's how we say J au masf of Sotiemwe, for they bore him and he saved us. Which means for he was born. All right, give me two more.
Tefsimi et Tefmei emos. His wife,
Mm-hmm.
who he loves.
Yeah, who he loves. Yeah, loves her. Right. Okay.
And Bismot et Def one emoth evol in Chetef. The form.
Yeah, smallest form.
Which I'm not sure if it's he, which he or it.
Yeah, what's he? What was the other?
He revealed. Which he
what
revealed.
are we thinking about?
I wasn't too sure what the which particular thing it's referring to with the F. Is it?
It's definitely not to PS mod, because if it was for PS mod, you would just say it one. So the form which reveals, you would not have the F. But because it's we have an F, we know for a fact it's not PS mod. And then something else will have to refer to PS mod later.
So the form which he one reveals.
Reveals.
It in brackets.
Sure. Keep going for now.
Evol in Chetef. From before it, no.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure. I don't think that end.
Evil is actually doesn't go in Khit, it goes with one. So one evil is reveals out. Emof will be he reveals him. So basically he reveals himself. And then in Khit is the prenominal form of what? Of khin. What does khin mean?
In. Or,
In.
yeah.
So that's in, and in what?
Self.
Yeah, what does the F refer to?
Oh, him. Himself. Yeah.
No, it's not.
No.
Hmm?
In it, okay.
So what does the it refers to?
The form.
Yes, perfect. So the form which he reveals himself in it. That's probably a line from some Gnostic text. Actually, or Christian. Sometimes they're confusing. All right. Next one is a similar one and a good one. Tell me. Are we
I'm
done?
sorry.
I think you have
Oh.
one more. No, I think you're done. Oh, you're done. Ben.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
next.
Sure. So, let's see, ni eho etetena en ni teven and Khitu. So the eho, that's a horse. The horses.
No,
No.
Thor.
Shoot.
That's Thor. That would be days.
Oh, garments. Oh,
Days.
days. Okay. Right.
Days.
Days, which you all will. That's that one.
If you remember any Greek, that would be
East? No.
does this ring a bell? Nistewe or Nistewin. It means to fast.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Thank you. The days which you will fast in them or during them.
In them. What does
In
the
them is more literally.
refer to?
I'm not sure. Sorry.
It has to refer
Maybe
to.
Lent. Maybe Lent.
Yeah, it's the days. It's the day. It refers back to the days.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you were asking me a theological question for a
Oh,
second.
no.
Yeah, you're grammatical. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, the days. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Just repeat
Alright.
it. Sorry about that. Okay. So
Alright.
Emper chef.
New section. So now we're doing full sentences. So give
Okay.
me a full sentence.
Okay, sure. Emper cheft hili ensaji etekna gemu en pi is there more? Empi jom. So cheft hili. Okay. No ensaji's the words. Emper. Oh, this is cheft hili.
So what's imper? Let's do one by one.
Okay. I know it's not. It's negation. So
Not just
and
not.
not
What?
you.
No. What tense?
Oh shoot. Oh,
Does it help if I tell you
is
imper
it from air?
is the negation of ari?
All right. Oh, okay. So it's I do do maybe it's do not
Yeah, it's perfect.
an
Do
imperative. Okay.
Yeah.
Do not Sheftly
and then sheb is the fuller form is shibe or shibi because we're in Greek. We're Bohairic.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm blanking on the vocab here.
That means change. Actually, similar to English a little bit. Change.
Oh yeah, similar shibi. Okay.
So do not
So do
change.
not change.
The full form is
Ethly.
sheepti.
Shibi, right?
Sheepti.
Oh, shipti.
Sheepti.
Yes.
Ship.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
So
do not change.
Oh yeah, because it's checked. Makes sense.
I'm not sure what hli is, but ensaji is your words. Do not change the.
What's hli? Remember we took hli? We said it can mean a lot of things. It means anything or any.
Oh, okay. Do not change any of your words.
Yes.
Or
So basically, any word. So do not change any word.
Any word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which you or which you will remove.
Well,
speak.
No,
Them.
that's Taji. So
Oh,
we
man,
gem.
okay.
If
Say
gem,
them.
no, if gem is a smaller form, what's the longer form? It will be Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Then
Oh, find.
find, yeah, which you'll
Okay,
find
thank you. You'll find them in in the book, or in this
in
book.
this book. Perfect.
Okay, great. Thank
Good
you.
work.
Thank you.
Let's do one each for the remainder of you. So each one does a full sentence. Just David, then Uzo.
All right. Al-Nishti and Mustadran Wal and To. I'm a little confused.
Yeah. One second. Yeah, this is very Sahidic. Actually, it's good Coptic, just not present in Bohairic. So that would be okay. That looks better.
Al-Nishti and Mustadran Wal and To.
Sorry, that would also not be true. We can say okay, let's just say, though I don't think it's correct. I don't think so. Let's just play it safe and say, um, let's do this easy.
Okay. A great mystery revealed to us.
Great mystery. What did you say? Revealed?
Reveal.
You can say was revealed because one can work
Yeah, was revealed.
both ways. So was revealed to us. How would you have said to them?
We know?
No, to the sorry. Did I say to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. How about to y'all?
Note then.
Yeah, close enough. So just not in tow that we saw here. He intended to say to them. To y'all, but it's not what he it's not in tow. Okay. Next we have Uzo. Finish line.
Afshiftuf Enche P Tiavalos Chen Bismot. Am I missing? Oh, Nuangelos. What was the Unwini?
Let's do it step by step. So let's do just this part.
He changed himself.
Yeah. He changed himself.
Namely the is that devil
Yeah.
into or in, but into the form of an angel,
Put them together.
of a golden angel.
No, gold is noob. White.
Light.
So how would you say in the form
A
of
shining angel.
yes? So it's not an angel of light because then you would have inu angelos in uoini, but you want to say like a lighting, a shining, just not an angel of the light or a light. It's just a light angel. You kind of say of a, let's say, just call it literally of a light angel, and you take it as you wish. All right, awesome. That was easy. Actually, in the other book, there's like 15 questions, but we got to skip them all. Amazing. Let's take a 1-minute break until I switch on the lights. All right, this lesson is a bit involved. has a lot of things, which are they're actually cool things. We will be introducing a new way of doing things, which are pretty cool. Oh, this is lesson 20. Hold on a second. Okay. So what we're gonna do today is called the inflected causative infinitive. Don't worry about the name. The good thing you can know is it acts like an infinitive, it acts like causation, and I'm not even sure what infinitive means. I guess inflected. I guess it means making you look at someone else. Okay, so here's what it means. It basically it's the English the root is tre, and you see that a lot in hymns like Ethrin Hoserok, Nimpikiot and Agasos. We cover it when we pray early. Make me cause me to become whiter than snow. Basically, think of it as that in English, and we're gonna see examples. Let's just see what it looks like first. So the form for it is 3. Just in case you're ever reading it's called like it will be like tre, because they don't have a theta. So it'll be like tre, and the only difference is with I it will be tra. Sorry, tra. And so here in Bohairic is tre, threk, tre, nothing, thref, thres, thren, thre, te, ten, threiten, true, which in Sahidic is treu. So what does it do? It means, I think he explains it here. It means iri to give the making, to give someone to do something. Don't worry about what that means, because we're going to see it from examples. The first form, you can see it. Let's just write it ourselves. Is when you want to say, I want, so let's say, I want to stay here. So let's say, tea, wash, or I want to eat this. So if I want to say, I want to, that's the to, right? Eat this, to say, and then M of the chocolate. If I want to say, I want you to eat it, I would say tea, wash, trek. So it'll be like actually trek. So to that you eat. Swarm. Sorry, that's warm. M of. So basically that you. So it just it means to cause me to hear, or that basically that I hear. So think like the full meaning would be like to cause something to do. So I want to cause you to eat it. But in simpler English, just like I want you to eat this. I want you to eat it. That's all it is. For that's one way we use it. I can also say, let's say I don't want you. I don't. Do we have a negation form here? You see the negation form? I think uses stem. Oh, stem. Oh, so in negation you would use instead stem just before it. I remember in Sahidic it's just stem. So I don't want you to, let's say, remain here. So T wash, stem threk. So you still have a threk, but you add stem before it. So that means I want not that you stay in this place. Apparently, or stem can come after. It's a little bit complicated. It'll get better once you start looking at exercises. It just means that you, and if you say that you not, you just put stem somewhere. That's all it is. Let's say I don't want you to go away. I would say T. You can say I don't want that you go away. That would be different. So it would be like NT wash an. But if I want to say I want you to not go, just a different way of saying it. T wash be trek them Shinak. Remember, let's go Shinak. Let's say Immaw. So I don't want you to go there. Or I want that you don't go there. Okay? It's also like we said earlier, if I say I want to eat this, it's not incorrect to say he wash a3 warm. So sorry, that's an a3. So I can say a warm m of simple I. So in English, I want to eat this. You can also say I want that I eat it. Both are valid. That is a bit more common, less verbose. But if I want to say I want that you eat it. So I want to wash that you. So that would be like ethrek, eat it. Okay, it's a lot to take in, but trust me, once you start reading example, think of it as that. It will just start making sense. Okay, you can also use it for the same manner you would use. Actually, no, I'll get this there. It's a bit annoying. In other ways that use that in English. So let's say, say P now. So the hour. Joke. Evil. Say eth. Ren. Shenan. Evil. That means the hour is like perfected or completed or finished or fulfilled. Basically finished, like the time is done. Ethren Shana, that we, or for, but in English, for we to leave, or like basically go out, which is to leave. For we to leave. So it's the same tense you'd use that. So the hour comes that we leave. It's time to leave. That's you would use etren to mean that we. So I want that you eat. So we threk. I want it's time that you leave. Be but still also thre. Those are the basic functions. There is another one. Should we mention now? No, we'll get to it later. Where it's causative, like actually, like we say in the prayers, you make me whiter than snow. We actually say, this is not in the homework. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna mention it quickly. It'll be like, ek 3, wobish. So you cause me to become whiter than snow. So it can actually put it and actually mean to cause, but don't worry about it now. For now, we're gonna stick to me that it means that. So I want to see that you are succeeding. I want to see Ethrek succeed. That's it. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. Hopefully we need it more. It will make a little bit more sense. Let's say Aftinaf, he gave us the authority, Ethrek, that he gave him the power that he Nuj evil, so cast out unclean spirit. That's it. I just translated it as that. It just works. So it just works. Okay, this part is annoying and took me a while to get it. And I get it like when I see I can tell what it means, but I don't know if I can even construct it myself. But once you start reading a lot, you're gonna see a lot on the Gospels and a lot of readings. It'll start making a lot bit more sense. Actually, this is I think in Luke talking about Zacharias, because you're gonna see it a lot. Is because it's a causation. it's not really causation anymore. It gets to become used as the doing of something as a verb, as a noun. It'd be best if you read it yourself, but simply put, you wanna convert a phrase into a temporal clause, into a time of doing something. So if I wanna say, I can say during his service, that would be easy. It'll be khen pef shemshi. But if I wanna say during or while as he is serving, or while as he was serving, so while he doing the service, I would use tref. It's hard to explain, just read it. You'll see more in the example. It took me a while to click. Basically just reading. So khen betref shemshi. So in he serving. So not during his service, because it could be, it's not just, it's like while he was serving. Also, you can say, if I want to say while I was walking, you would say khen pi or just thra moshi. As I was walking, khen pitra moshi. It has nothing to do with causation, but it's just something that they recycle to use somewhere else. Just read it and you will know it. While the priest was praying, so khen, this is actually a good way to see it. Tre, and then you have a full sentence. Pi web shlil. You can obviously say intere pi web shlil when the priest was praying, but also but it's not when, you want to say while, or in the priest is praying, or in the time of the priest praying, or in the while the priest is praying. Sorry I can't explain it right, but just know it. Why is using astropy there now? Okay. One last thing. It's the common way. It's a common conjugation to use for a verb after menensa. So menensa means after. So menensa 3 now ero. You just, if you say after I saw them, you would not say menensa I now ero. You would say menensa 3. It's analogous to what we're doing here. It's analogous to this. So after the me seeing them. Just know it's an easy way to know it. Just after menensa, you always have the inflective, and it just means after. After his father left, menensa 3 pefio chevol. And it's got other usage. We're gonna use it much later, like I told you for 3, for causing. All right. This is for the inflective. It's a bit annoying to get used to, but you get used to it. A few things we want to cover quickly now that we use 3, because it has a lot of time actually has 3 being used after, so that's why just a good time to introduce them. Impersonal expressions. That means like it's necessary to, it's impossible to, it's appropriate that. It's just impersonal, like it doesn't refer to anyone. Some of them is, let's see what they have here. They have a shopi, so you always have a shopi they, also by they, means it happened that. You see that a lot. We have hoti, it means it's necessary, and always it's usually followed by 3. So you can say something like hoti, just write it here. Hoti ren hot evil. It is necessary that we flee. Here we go. It's necessary. Hoti pay is optional. Thren pot evil. Hoti eroi. It's necessary to me that I speak with them. Okay. So let's just know about hoti. Just means necessary. Another one is it's possible and it's not possible. So saying it's possible to, and it's not possible to, and it's also become when he says he can. There's no concept of he can, she can. It's it's possible for him to. So we have one. Remember, one means there is. The opposite of M1 means there isn't. Ish is, I don't know if we covered this yet, but it means can. But jum is power. So it's like saying there is power, there is can power, there is not power. Just know as is when one is jum means it's possible to, or it's not possible to. And usually it will fall by A to refer to something, and then Mo refers to the person being possible to. So we'll see. So an example is M1 chum, it's not possible to. A, that will be to. Emi is understand. And if subject, to understand his words. Again, they a little bit complicated, but actually, if you know if you just know definition, and start applying, it just works. M1 jump, it's not possible to. M for us, it's not possible for us to. That's it, just a regular A. Understand. Again, we covered that, so it's not possible for us that we understand. Remember, we covered earlier. I want to eat this, or I want that I eat this. Other things to add is she. She means it's appropriate. And here are some examples. Just do one of them. Sherof, it's proper for, sorry, it's proper appropriate. So it's appropriate, or it's proper for him to go in. That's it. Just when you see it, just translate as is, and it just works. I think that's enough. Era now. Do we have era now? Yes, shit. I forgot about this one now. Oh, the run. It means please him. So it pleased to me. It'll be like asran. It's just an expression. Like it pleased me that you came to see me. So it'll be like asran a, and you just like conjugate the. So asran af. So it pleased him. Just know it. You will see them every now and then. All right, this one's important once you start reading the Gospels. Sorry, it's a long lesson. That's why I told you to take a minute break. PJ and Pejaf. Actually, a good reason why these two sounds are the same. Shouldn't be PJ, not Pegaf, and Pejaf, not Pegaf. It's a way of saying, it's a common way of saying he said. So not he, like someone, like a person said in the past. That's the most common way. So you say PJ pi hello. It literally means that which was said by the elder, or that which is said. That's originally where it comes from. So you have the P, like this which is said, but it just means if you say PJ pi hello, it means and the elder said. Pejafne would be he said to me, J. PJ Jesus, you're gonna see all over the Gospels. It would be PJ Jesus. It means it's not that which he said. It just means and Jesus said. And then Pejaf no, he said to them. Here's the conjugation. And very common to see. Hine and Hna, just another way of saying Rane and Ran. I don't know why it wasn't said earlier. I think we're done. And then maybe just a few verbs. You're fine. You can do that. You can do that. It's a long lesson, but it connects. It will make sense. Trust me. Especially once you do sort of homework. Again, more verbs. Nothing super confusing. O becomes an E. O becomes an E. And we're done. And glory be to God forever and ever. Amen. Questions? I know it's exhausting because I got exhausted. Just reading this. Any questions? Okay. I think it'll be fine. It's a lot. I would write it down and just know it just comes down to a few sentences. Just put them next to the English equivalent. So tre means that. Lucky for you, you don't have to construct sentences because we're not using Layton's book. Just know that it's be said. So just quickly do one thing. Menensa after tre. Okay, that the sun left. That's it. After that, the sun has left. So after the sun left. You can say after that. It works. Menensa after that, the soldiers. Oh, reckon. Is this like burnt our house? I don't know what wreck is. I need to remember. It's not roke. No, the other is roke. Anyway, you get the point. Hoti Iron. It's necessary for us. That's it. It's you don't have to think much about where it comes from. Just know how they function. It's necessary to us that we do that which is proper every time. That's it. Literally word by word. She is proper. So it's time every time. So every time, which do that we to us necessary. Looks complicated, but if I just take it slow down one by one, you'll be fine. I promise this was not rehearsed. So you can do 2 and probably better. All right. Any question? I guess not. All right. Enjoy your evening. See you next week, guys. And yeah, so it should be a fun homework. And it's actually very good. Now you can actually start constructing more sentences. And if you have enough time, I might go over a hymn that we sing during Lent, and it was full of this, and it's very simple. Unishti Mysterion, that was mentioned on Discord. I just thought it was simple to use as an example of how you guys know everything by now. So after we finish today, because we need it today. All right. Have a great night.
Thanks,
Bye,
you too.